Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's Mike here at Game From Scratch. And if you're an Unreal Engine developer, wow, it's been a great month for you on Humble. We went from never having a bundle for Unreal Engine to having two running right now. And this one is actually kind of like two bundles in one. It is the Unreal Nature and Fantasy Assets bundle. You can see one of the scenes you get with it. This is a cemetery or graveyard pack. Now, this bundle is from two major manufacturers on the asset store. We've got Nature Manufacturer, who create a number of environments, such as this cemetery environment you see in front of you right now. Really good looking asset for sure. And then on top of that, we also have Infinity PBR, who make a number of highly configurable character models. We'll see a number of those in action as well. Thought I'd start this video off with some graphics, and yeah, that's what you're getting. So let's go take a quick look at the overview here. We'll jump into the bundle itself, and then we'll jump back into some more graphics demonstrations. So here you can see an overview of the kind of assets that were used to create that scene. So obviously you can use these in a number of different environments, not just if you're creating a cemetery, but you're going to find throughout this bundle, you're getting a ton of content. If you're an Unreal Engine developer, to be honest, this one is mostly a no-brainer. So that is the cemetery pack. Here are some of the assets that you used to create it. And now let's go jump and take a look at the bundle itself. So I said earlier, it is the Unreal Nature and Fantasy Assets bundle. This, like I said, it's basically two bundles in one by Nature Manufacturer and Infinity PBR. It's $25 for the whole thing. If you don't know how Humble works, basically it's a collection of stuff, in this case, Unreal Engine assets. And you decide how your money's allocated between Humble, charity, the publisher, and if you so choose. And thank you so much if you do to help support Game From Scratch. And you can see here, it's organized into three different tiers. The top tier here is $25 US. The mid tier is based off the average price. And the bottom tier is $1. At the $1 tier, you're getting a plant monster and a mushroom monster, ice world packs, a bunch of textures for creating ice world type stuff, a ditto for the ground pack for landscapes, and winter ground pack. So some decent texture stuff there, but really the meat of this bundle is obviously going to be up here. Now, generally, this one is a bad tier to buy, so you're going to probably get the full fat tier over here. But here you're getting the nature set and the park photo scanned asset set, the fishman model, the rock monsters, goblins, and the graveyard and nature set, and then everything we saw earlier on. So the set that I just showed you, that graveyard pack, that is actually in the mid tier. But if you're going to be doing this, you're most likely going to do it at this level, where you're getting a mountain environment, a forest environment, a meadow environment, a bone dragon, young dragons pack, scorpion pack, spiders pack, treant or trent, environment set, giant worm, and then all of the other stuff we've got here. So if you're looking for a number of creatures, you've got them here. All of these are fully set up and animated with multiple configurable poses, and for environments, you got those as well. Now, if any of these things you want to drill down and learn a bit more about, you can click here. It will bring you to the entry page on the Unreal Engine Marketplace. So, for example, on this one, here you can see it on the Unreal Engine Marketplace. So this one is, again, normally $90. The way this one actually works, and this is actually quite nice, is these are all product keys. So everything you get here, you're going to get a collection of product keys. You then load up the Unreal Engine Marketplace, go to your store, redeem key, and done. So it's all on the Epic Games Marketplace in the end. That means you head on over here to the Epic Games Launcher, and you will find them all in your vault. So we can go down here. Let's say I wanted the Scorpion model. Scorp, there it is. Add it into my project, and we are good to go. Now, once again, to redeem these things, just go down to your username, click redeem code. There's going to be a code for each pack, but you can do them back to back to back. So it's not that much work to go ahead and do. And then these are just as if you purchased them off the Unreal Engine Marketplace, which is a very nice way to do it. By the way, I did mention that there is that other bundle going on as well, the Unreal Engine Ultimate Game Dev Assets. So this actually is nicely complementary because it doesn't have any overlap with this bundle either. So if you're an Unreal Engine developer, grab these two bundles and your library just got gigantic, which is very nice. But that other bundle I was talking about that I covered earlier on, this one is also supposed to get Unreal Engine asset keys by December the 15th, the creator said. So between these two bundles, Unreal Engine developers, you are laughing this month. So that is the Unreal Nature and Fantasy Assets bundle. Let's go check out some more of these in action. So this is one of the character packs from Infinity PBR. This is the Scorpions pack. It may look familiar too because they actually did a Unity bundle a while back. Both of these companies have done Unity bundles. So if some of these are looking familiar, it's probably because they were in a previous Unity Humble bundle. Fun fact, I find Scorpions absolutely terrifying. But this one's going to give you a good idea of the capabilities of this bundle. So as I mentioned earlier on, all of these things are rigged and animated, so you can see a variety of different animations going on for them. So you got attacks, you've got evades, you got pincer claws, and so on. But the cool thing with all the Infinite PBR creatures is they tend to be very configurable too. So I'm going to break out of here. Let's open up this guy, and we'll go look at the demo for this guy. So here you can see a single creature in action, but what you're going to notice if I go ahead and run it, you're going to see how customizable they are. So again, we can obviously change out the material on our Scorpion over here, and this is true for most of their packs, if not all of them. So see here, if we want to make the stinger bigger or smaller, we can do so. The tail, thick or narrow, claw thickness on the other side, and so on. So you have complete control over, so let's give this guy bigger teeth because, hey, that's what everything needs in life. So you got control over how the teeth look and so on. So you can actually create a huge variety of characters out of these packs. And to really illustrate that, let's go take a look at another one of these packs. And this here is the Goblins pack. So pretty straightforward. It is, well, it's a goblin, fully set up, a number of different configurations, a number of different animations. So let's go ahead and we'll let this run. So you can see the variety of animations. So we got jump and lick our weapons. We got taunts. We got a walk. We got walks backwards. We got to fall down over here. Oh, no. And so on. So you got a ton of animations. You got attack animations and so on for these zombies, for these goblins. But you're going to come over here. You're going to see the configurability. So you can actually turn that guy into, well, that girl into that guy. We can have a little bit less clothing on and so forth. So different weapons, different armor sets, completely different creatures as a result. So again, you can go from that to that. So you got a lot of control over these. So it's not just like you're getting one goblin. You're getting basically a goblin template, fully animated. And the nice thing is they have a ton of model packs. So if you're looking for more creatures or critters along those lines to match what you're getting in this pack, there is a ton available. So now let's go take a look at some more of the environments. So far all we saw was the graveyard environment. Let's go look at one of the forest environments, for example. So here we are in the forest environment. Gives you an idea of the quality of the assets that we are working with here. Nature manufactured stuff is always very solid. So we got some, the river runs through here. We got a number of trees. We got some ground cover. This all works with Unreal Engine 5.1, the new Lumen and nanite foliage system and so on. So that part is definitely appreciated as well. So everything you see here to create this environment is part of the forest biome. So let's go take a look at the overview map on this guy. I'll give you an idea of the kind of things that go together to create this one. Now, interestingly enough, I think some of their overviews aren't 100% of the assets in the pack. So, for example, I think there was stuff in the Graveyard pack that wasn't necessarily in the overview, but it does give you an idea of what these packs actually include. So here is the overview for that pack. So again, all of the rocks and such on the ground, we're waiting as the shaders load in on those. So we got some footbridges, a bunch of stones for the ground, etc. Then over here, we've got a number of materials. You can see them in action in this guy. We got a bunch of miscellaneous shrubbery. Then we got all the various different trees that go together to create this. We got some, I don't know, what would you call those? Banks or berms, or basically edge tiles for the various different sets. So everything you need to create this environment is included. We've got some gravel paths that you can manipulate. I do believe that these are spline based, so you can move them around. Maybe wrong on that one, but I don't think so. So anyways, that is the forest biome as an example. Let's go check out another one now. So here we are in the mountain environment. As you can see, even just from the small details, it's just a beautiful environment. We got kind of the edge of the mountain going on down here. And the nice thing with this pack is since you're getting forest, mountain, meadow, biomes, you're kind of going to have all of the majors covered off. So as you're transitioning between them, any kind of outdoor nature scene is more or less going to be covered by this bundle. So again, this one is all of the assets you see here to create this environment. I suppose I should point out also that everything you see is actually blueprinted. So if I come down here, we check this out. So mountain environment set, then we will go here. So let's say you needed a rock, go into the rocks. Blueprinted rock available here, so a mossy rock right there, and literally everything is just sort of drag and drop into the world So super simple to work with. Everything is just kind of turnkey, ready to go, configured with blueprints. So everything is super easy to work with, which makes it very, very nice. So again, you have pretty much all of the major biomes covered from the nature manufacture side of things, and then we have a decent number of creatures. And I'm going to stop things with one last creature, just because I love one of the animations on that. So let's go check that out. And this one is the Bone Dragon. It's basically, in D&D terms, a Draco Lich. You see a number of different head styles, different horns, different faces, and so on. So again, configurable. And my favorite animation is hands down going to be this one, which I will show you in just a second. We see here we've got some different color setups for it as well. So again, these creature packs have a ton of configurability, modularity, and flexibility to them. And there's my favorite animation. Just dead falling from the sky. Plunk. I don't know. I just got a joy out of that when I saw it. So as you can see, you've got a variety of different animations for the Bone Dragon. We got like attacking, we got flying, we got biting, rearing, kind of just chilling out. We've even got one like noping out. It's like, nope, not going to do it. It's like walking away. That might have been the young dragon. And then over here, we've got one of them literally disintegrating into constituent pieces, which I also think is very cool. But once again, my favorite is this guy just corkscrewing from the sky to splatting at the bottom. So yeah, that is one last creature look. And yeah, there's a ton in this pack. Let's do a quick overview of the bundle itself. So you're getting a ton of different environments here. You're getting mountain, forest, meadow, a general environment set, a nature set, a park, and then a graveyard. And then if you want to winterize things, you get the Ice World and Winter Ground Pack, which a number of materials for those kind of biomes. And then the Landscape Ground Pack for creating a variety of different grounds. And then we get all the various different creatures, again, including the Skeletal Dragon, Young Dragon, Scorpion, Spiders, Trants, giant worms, rock monster, fishman, goblins, and so on. And as you saw from all of these creatures, they are very modular and highly configurable. So it's not like you're just getting one. You're getting like almost an infinite variety of them. So I think this bundle is actually kind of a no-brainer for Unreal Engine developers. You're getting some really nice stuff here. Again, all your major nature environments in a photorealistic manner are configured and set here. So if you're doing outdoor work, you got you covered. And if you're looking for some fantasy creatures, you've got you covered. And if you're looking for some fantasy creatures to be in a mountain, forest, or meadow environment, we've really got you covered. So kind of a two-in-one bundle, an easy $25 in my humble opinion, all really high quality assets. And again, remember, there is this other bundle going on as well. So we have the Ultimate Game Dev Assets Bundle. This one is still running for another 6 days from now. And here you can get some other kind of scenes or setups, a little bit more stylized, but you could definitely mix and match. So the medieval castle or various different other pieces of this would definitely work well with these assets here. So kind of a complimentary set of bundles. The nice thing, again, with this bundle is you are directly redeeming them on the Epic Marketplace. So it's just as if you were buying all of these, but instead of spending $1,300 Canadian, you're spending $33 Canadian, which in US money is $25. So I think this one is a pretty no-brainer bundle, but I'm curious what you think of it. What do you think of Unreal Engine finally getting humble bundles? It's kind of nice. It's amazing that we get like 2 of them within a 2-week span, but both of them very good bundles, definitely worth checking out. And again, if you use my link, very much appreciate it because it does help me out. So what do you think of these 2 bundles? Also, one last and very important question. Trant? Let me know. Comments down below. I will talk to you all later. Goodbye.